a false allegation is against the law.
What's a law? A collection of words. Right. The society agrees carries authority and consequences. If words were meaningless, then laws would be meaningless. Contracts would be meaningless. Wedding vows would be meaningless. Threats, defamation, false accusations would be meaningless. But nobody lives like words are meaningless. The same people who say it's just a word suddenly understand language perfectly when the words affect them.
Now, you know, folk always beating black folk down, but the best interpretation of how gangster we as black folk is was said by Cedric the Entertainer in a movie called Be Cool. Finna run that, and then we finna run the phenomenal Dr. Rhea Hill one more time. PushGapRadios.com. Dr. Rhea Hill. It's the bangingest combination in the urban internet radio game. Be cool, nigga. Roll tape. Now, when it comes to white folk, first thing they want to know is, how come I can't use the word? Well, you can't. Why would you want to? Okay. And then furthermore, why don't white people understand, or let's say this, why don't people of other cultures understand what we as black folk have brought to the game? The best example of what black people have done for America to me was said by Cedric the Entertainer in a movie he did years ago called Be Cool.
He said, why are black people so controlled by a word?
Why are racists so controlled by a color? Perhaps they are new to this here planet, but words mean things. Welcome to the concept of language. I can't believe this has to be explained to anyone over the age of 5, that words are used to communicate messages, stories, form civilizations and societies. Wars have been started because of an exchange of words. God sends people to hell over words, not their pigment, their words. So by their logic, God, I guess, is chimping out too. This is why he said in Proverbs, there is power in the tongue, and the tongue has the power of life and death. God cast Lucifer out of heaven because of his words, when he too practiced the sin of supremacy. James says the same mouth people use to praise God is often used to curse human beings made in God's image. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. This is how important even God views words. So I guess God is controlled by words too.
Yeah, even God got his own book full of words. Words mean things, man.